Okay, welcome to another episode of 30 Minutes with DailyStraits.com. This is your host, June Ramlee. This is our very first episode for the year, and we are very happy to kickstart it with a podcast interview with none other than a Malaysian based actor, Pablo Amirul. So, Pablo is a former banker and an actor based in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. He has acted in a number of films, with the most notable one being KL Gangster, which you can catch while in any Malaysian Airlines flights, and Air Force, the movie Selagi Bernyawa, which is now available on Netflix, including here in Australia. So, our chat with Pablo today is going to be around how one gets to be an actor and the job security that comes along with being a full-time actor such as Pablo in Malaysia. So without further ado, we would like to invite Pablo to the show to give us a lowdown on the intricacies of being an actor in Malaysia. So thank you, Pablo. So as a also a short disclaimer here, the interview is going to be both in either Malay and English. So, hi Pablo, thank you so much for joining us today.
Hi,
How
June. How are you? Thank you for having me.
so you doing good?
Alhamdulillah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You can see, full of smile.
Awesome. Okay, so we are going to just get right into the question. So the first thing is, because I have a bunch of listeners from the US and Australia. So you tell me about yourself, like a quick introduction, who you are, and also how you got into acting, basically.
All right. My name is Pablo Amirul, actually based in Malaysia. So I'm a Malaysia actor then. About me, I start my acting since 21st April 2012. So it's been like 10 years dah dalam industri. So lebih daripada 20 filem I dah lakonkan. And how I start to become an actor, I have no idea. Maybe because of my mom's prayer. Maybe I love the movie so much. I love the movie so much. So by orang kata apa, tak ada Allah, I jadi seorang pelakon sekarang.
Okay, so meaning you've acted in 20 movies since you started in 2012, and you were a banker, right? You're working in the Bank Negara, and then after that you decided you wanted a career change, and then you decided to go into acting, correct?
Yes, yes, yeah. It's just like I don't know about people. It's just but me. I kind of adventure guys. Love to have a freedom. I can work with a office hour. I gotta do something else. I can just like sama je macam orang lain. Like my other friend who have a professional work. They work from morning to evening. Then they have that kind of life. I just love to be different. So I think by doing acting is quite challenging, and I love the vibe.
Okay, so tell us about your first acting gig in 2012. How did you get it? Because you came out from office job. So how did that happen?
Well, I said from the beginning it was my ibu punya doa, my mom's prayer. So I was seek a direction in my life. What can I do beside that? Work as a professional worker. So I start my first movie is called Anak Jantan back 2012. Which is my role as a villain. So I bawa watak orang jahat. So it was my first punya career punya orang kata booster. As a newcomer, you get more than 10 scene is considered like you are blessing. So I got 30 scene for my first job movie. So I get paid about 3,000 ringgit. How much is that in Australia dollar?
1,000
For
for
1 month.
for 13 scenes. For 13 scenes or 13
For 1
episodes?
month work.
1 month. How many hours?
Well, I believe it's between 10 to 12 hours
Oh, every
a
day
day.
or what?
Okay,
Okay.
not bad.
So you how did you get that job? Was it through of word of mouth, or how does an actor get a job in Malaysia?
Right. Me myself, yeah, I'm just talk from my experience that it was happened that I start as a stuntman. I do a lot as a stand-in for it. So several actors in Malaysia before. So there's a one director saw my talent. He told me that, hey bro, you look good on the camera, on the visual. So he asked me to go for the audition at Sri Pentas, which is a TV3. You know that? Okay. So I went there for the casting. I have to wait for 4 hours. It's like more than 100 people who come for the casting. So I was blessed. I got a big shot. The role is for me. The name, the character was called Rambo. Am I Rainbow Bay? Rainbow Malaysia Bay. So this is my first movie. So I think the same step with other celebrity or with other actor that went through a lot of casting way back during my time. I mean between 2010 to 2015, semua orang pergi casting melalui orang kata hebahan from the social media group, which is at the Facebook group, and some from the agent, and some from the crew, from the production crew. They will say to you, hey, there's a casting going on, blah, blah, blah. This is production looking for the new talent, blah, blah, blah. So that's how I start. I love to go to casting the last time.
Okay. So before acting, you're a stuntman, right? You were
Yes.
a stunt. So how long were you doing stunt? How long were you a stuntman before you went into acting?
Whoa. I started about like as an extra, I think, from the extra, from the stuntman, from the stay-in. It was about 3 to 5 months. And then I get a big shot untuk buat filem. Selepas 6 bulan pertama, I think in between less than 6 months, I do the part-time job. Try to find what kind of actor I should be, because there's so many. Because muka I tak handsome, babe. Muka tak handsome. So there's so many good-looking guy during my time. So it's a dream for me to become a main actor, to become a hero punya type. But when I know that I got a talent, something like I love to do something which test my adrenaline. Apa orang kata I punya adrenaline I tu I nak test sampai ke mana I punya craziness.
Okay. So stunt tu yang the stuntman punya job tu, macam mana you dapat tu? Orang you pergi shopping, orang tengok you ke? Lepas tu suruh you datang ke? Macam mana you boleh dapat?
It was from friend to friend. When I said, hey, do you know how can I go to this industry, entertainment industry? Do you know someone from this industry? Yeah. You know this guy? You want to do acting? Yeah. This guy looking for the stuntman. Maybe from there you can find someone who might introduce you to the industry. So I thought like, okay. So I got no experience. I got nobody. I had no, and then I started so late. I was 27 years old when I start my career, which is so late for the newcomer in Malaysia. You're supposed to start before you reach 21, 22 or something. During your time, it's like a peak time. So I asked a friend of mine, then he introduced me to this guy who's a stunt director, action director. So he need a stuntman, a people to do the crazy stunt. So I try my luck from there. I do the several stunt, and then from there, like I say, one director saw my talent, then said, hey guy, you boleh berlakon, why don't you pergi test you punya ni dekat filem punya ni betul-betul, sebab aku rasa you boleh ada karakter. So it's all happened with the encouragement from the director himself. His name is Ahmad Idham.
Oh, I know. This is a famous director.
Yes. Because the last time I buat filem dia yang bertajuk Lari dengan Gangster Celok.
Interesting.
Oh, you know the movie?
No, but I know Ahmad Izham. I kind of know that guy, yeah. So, okay, what stunt did you do? Like what? Like Jackie Chan?
Back the first year? Oh, I have to jump in from the first floor to the lorry yang tengah bergerak, and then falling myself to the on the road. And then ada kereta akan berhenti. Sah! And then the director will say, cut! And the direct actor will come and then show the face in front of the camera. So I was like, yeah, that's cool.
Oh, okay. But if it's for like that kind of roles, right? Do they give you insurance?
No, No. Back my time, tak ada insurance. There's no insurance. They say that you get a guts, you got a telur, you buat, you get paid. I always get paid about 120 ringgit, so plus 50, so I got 150 ringgit for doing a stunt.
Okay, but now do they give you insurance or anything like that?
Yeah, if you have a name, if you have a brand in Malaysia, if you are, like for any production to pay you with 5 to 6 figure, of course, you will become the investment, and then they will give you some big production. I won't say every production in Malaysia, no. Some big production in Malaysia, they will really concerns about the healthy issue, the insurance, the actor, because kita nak bekerja hari-hari.
Okay. So you when you got your first stunt scene tu kan, you tak takut ke? Macam kalau apa-apa jadi ke, macam I jadi cacat ke, macam mana?
Por favor, Ju, claro, muito, muito, muito. Of course, Jun. Siapa tak takut pertama kali buat orang kata acting punya depan kamera, all the filmmakers, every day bila I tahu berapa kos untuk satu hari punya tu, I dah rasa macam cuak. Of course, takut. Tapi because for the money, like I say, I try to find the direction to become, it's a dream. When I step in this industry, I say to myself, okay, I gotta be the top 5. I gotta be top 5 in the villain, as an action. So I have to get like 10 movie, something like that. Is there something like what you call it? Is that law of attraction? You have a dream. I have a dream. I want to dominate myself. Like, okay, if I can be a villain, sampai level mana nak bawa villain ni?
Okay. So tell me, sebab kan masa mula-mula kan gaji macam rendah gila. Sorry nak cakap, tapi macam mana you hidup? Duit daripada yang did you save all your money from the banking job and then you rolling masa you tengah buat jadi artis ke, ataupun you buat side job dekat kilang ke, mana-mana part time dekat taxi?
Of course, I start with my little saving from my saving, which is before when I quit from the financial industry. Spend a lot of my time, about almost like 2 years, stay at home because of depression punya moment. So use a few, adalah modal untuk I mula, dan I buat kerja-kerja macam extra dulu. When you do it as an extra, as a talent, you get paid about 30 to 60 ringgit per day, and deduction 20 ringgit from for the agent. So I have to ikat perut lah. I have to do a lot. I need a lot of saving myself. I do a lot, like so many jobs back there. As a model, I buat untuk photoshoot punya model, because back there I ada orang kata body yang boleh jual sikit lah untuk photographer kan. So I do the job. So I do like photoshoot for the product. I do the catwalk. Can you believe that I do the catwalk? No. Hell yes. For the show, yes, I did the catwalk. Yes. For my biggest client was H&M and Joy Boxer.
Wow. What year was this?
Babe, Joy Boxer ambil ni je, babe. My six pack dengan Joy tu je. It's good money. I get paid about $3,500. So it's good money.
Oh, what was this 2012 ke? Time tu?
Yeah, 2012, 2013.
2013. Okay, so looks like you were kind of like meant to be lah, actor kan, sebab macam your jalan nak masuk ke dalam industri ni macam tiba-tiba buka macam tu, and then it's just like you termasuk ke, boleh cakap macam tu?
I don't know. I just say that I love movie. I just love the movie so much, and of course, when I was a kid, I have a dream like, what if I can become an actor or someone who involved in the making any department? I don't care. But as an actor, of course lah, I ada impian. Tapi I tak sangka, like I say, doa ibu I cakap, I want to quit my corporate life. I want to do something else, really like follow my heart. I love movie. I love it. Do you think that it's good that I become an actor or something? Then my mom was like, if you think you can make a living, you can make a living from it. from what you had right now. You have a knowledge about business. You have a knowledge about this. Oh, okay. How about this? I use myself as a business, as a product. So I need to find a way. How can I make a brand by myself? So I tried from an extra to the stuntman, and I got a big shot. And then once I got my first movie, Siapa Sangka Jun, Doa Ibu I berterusan, I stick with the film. You know, over 10 years when I do over 20 film, I rasa macam, yeah, you can say that I was born for it, but it's not a guarantee for me. It's just a place for me. So I need to find a way. How can I enhance and sustain myself for the upcoming 10 years ataupun upcoming years, upcoming day? Because every day industri Malaysia ni dia macam bakat-bakat muncul seperti cendawan tumbuh selepas hujan. So I gotta compete with the young people. I gotta compete with the craziness. I gotta compete with so many things. And these 10 years of my career, I learned so much from the people that really believe in my talent, because people pay for the ticket to the cinema. And it's not only for the cinema, June. You need to pay for the soft drink, for the popcorn, for the parking, and then your time to travel from the house to the cinema. So to get that kind of privilege ataupun kepercayaan daripada orang untuk bayar you, it make me like believe that, yeah, I need to do better and better. So
Very good answer. Okay. I want to ask you, in Australia, when an actor wants a job, right? What they do is they will give an audition. And then
yes,
sometimes in Australia, they have acting schools, so they take the talent from the acting schools itself. So I think Malaysia is not like this, okay? Somehow or other, when I see Malay movies or when I see Malaysian movies, I see the same actors recycling, like the same faces lah. It's very
okay,
hard to see a new face in the movie. So basically, right, like, if I want a job, if I'm a journalist, I go to like job seeker punya website, I apply for a job, I put my resume there, and then after that, I get a call from the interviewer. I interview, I get the job. So for actors, right, how do they get jobs?
okay. I wish we Malaysia is similar to the Australia punya orang kata system. You know, orang kata the demand for the entertainment punya workers. But here in Malaysia, we don't have that kind of school, acting school, like you mentioned just now. Kalau kat Malaysia ni, setahu I, sepengetahuan Pablo adalah we have this institution called Aswara, Academy Seni Warisan Malaysia. But to produce a talent, musician and actor, yes, we have only one school. Tapi demand dia tu, kita tak ada yang betul-betul punya secure. You know, like you said that, okay, I'm a journalist, so I learn about journalism, so I'm going to start as a journalist. But us, like, if you want to start to become a director, you have to start from the handy, from the runner, from the lowest position, and then you climb yourself to learn every punya department that you become a director. Sama juga dengan Malaysia. So sekarang ni Malaysia, we don't have that kind of specific school who really polish the acting punya skill. Okay, we don't have that kind. We only have a master class conducted by so many experienced actors who already been through like 10, 25 years in the industry. And then they give you a classes. That's kind of classes. They don't have like something like, oh, bro, you got this job, you got this movie, so you have to focus on this character. No. Like myself, how can I maintain myself ataupun I nak sustain I punya lakonan setaraf dengan pelakon-pelakon yang besar yang lain? Because I need to find, okay, now Pablo, you don't have a time. You don't have time to go to acting school. You don't have time for it. The only way you learn is from the set. Whenever you go for any project or any film, that's where you learn. So that's how I learned everything about film. What is the lighting department? What is the cinematography punya department? Wardrobe, anything. And then I come to my acting punya part. I have to hire acting ataupun kita panggil acting coach.
Yes.
All right. So I have to hire people. I have to pay diorang punya services. So whatever I get, like normally when I get like 5-figure punya salary, I will spend 5% to hire any actor, a good actor, to help me out, to tell me what should I do, and then how can I portray myself with the character. So I have to pay. Dia orang punya experience yang dah berpuluh tahun, and then they have to compile for the 2 or 3 days. Every day I have to spend like 4 to 5 hours. So we speak about the quality because, right, macam Pablo, I put myself when I know the cost of the production, and every day they have to spend more than like 5 to 6 figure. So of course we don't want to have so much mistake. So everybody is a professional people yang dibayar. So that's what my preparation. I have to do it. I have to spend. Pablo kena spend macam tu supaya Pablo boleh setiap lakonan Pablo akan memberi kesan kepada penonton.
Okay. Tapi how do you apply for the job? Or is it the director will call you, okay, I think this part is good for you. Lepas tu dia hantar skrip kat rumah you baca, and then you pergi tempat director tu, you buat macam audition depan dia. Macam mana? How do you get the job?
Okay, the first 3 years I get a job, most of my movie from the casting punya progress. I went for the audition and I learned. I go and find about the audition pun dari ataupun casting daripada Facebook punya group. Dari situ I akan tengok, oh Malaysia actor punya ni group, blah blah blah. So I go and I try tengok, okay, yang ni pergi. But after I become like a big shot for my movie called Police Evil, it put me or my name on the map. So since then, the production give me a call. Then they will say, hey Pablo, we have an audition for you. Okay, that will call like close casting. So I tak perlu pergi yang open casting dah. I dah kena pergi pada close casting. So after that, baru selepas I dah lepas daripada 10 filem, and every director start to call me. Hey bro, I got a character for you. You know, are you free? So that's how it began. Because you have to remember, how an actor get a job is not from the audience, it's not from the fan ataupun ni, tidak. Yang memberikan kita job ni sebagai seorang pelakon adalah production team. From there, they will evaluate you. From there, they will observe you. What kind of actor you can be? Are you, because you have to remember, doing a movie or TV or any kind of production is the best sport game ever, because it's all about teamwork. So if you don't have that kind of value to be as a teamwork, so nama you susah nak disebut. So kalau orang tahu you senang bagi kerjasama, you punya call time cun, you punya shot cantik, you punya preparation okay, you punya PR pun not bad, everybody will give a suggestion to you in the future, because like, hey, who we going to find this actor? Oh, why don't we try Pablo? Blah blah blah. Why don't so that's the secret in Malaysia lah.
Okay, I nak tanya this follow-up question. You bagi, when they call you, that means you dah dapat the job lah. You dah dapat. So do you have to read the script? Do you have to read the script, or do you have, macam that job tu ada tak orang lain pun apply? Lepas tu you kena baca script and then director tengok mana yang cun. You ke ataupun dia ada?
Oh yeah, I did that for the first 3 years. Yes, I have to be comparison for other actor, tengok yang mana the best suitable role ataupun pembawa the actor is going to get the job. And then selepas I rasa selepas 5 tahun, after 5 years, 6 years, I think it start to be like when you receive a call from the director or producer, that's a 30% already consider you get a job. So the rest 20%, when you appear at the production house, you get a script, and then you sign the agreement. Yeah, that's 50%. So when you start to do your punya script reading, that's how it's already like, okay, it's called 100%, because there's so many actors in one place, in one time. So everybody going to throw their punya dialogue, and the director akan tengok, okay, kat mana kekurangan, kat mana kelebihan. So from there, then you will understand so much about the character, about the movie, about the storyline, what's the plot, and why every scene ada connection, and then it will be explained during the day. So that's how in Malaysia, we don't have like agency or any kind macam kedai yang ada, okay, pelakon-pelakon ni ada ni dengan harga ni. No, we don't have that. Here in Malaysia, If you're a good actor, your name diingati, lucky je I pilih nama Pablo Amirul. So I think because of the name Pablo Amirul, ada luck. So that's how I get the job, and then that's how the process. Bila melainkan you are big name, you are A-list punya actor. Whenever you receive a call, it's considered 100% you got a job.
Okay, next question is salary. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's not a fixed salary. Actors' jobs is not fixed salary like journalists. The job is like tiap-tiap bulan salary sama, and then we have KWSP, we have Sosco, tapi you all different. So okay, now your standard ni bila they call you bagi you kerja, do you talk about gaji on the call or somebody else will talk to them about the gaji? How does it work?
Okay, before I have to involve myself to understand what's the procedure, what's the dia punya law, what's the punya agreement, everything. And then after I know so much, I have a knowledge, then I start to hire my manager. So my manager is doing the dealing everything yang berkenaan dengan harga, berapa lama I kerja, what is the term condition, and what is my request. That's all will be conducted by my manager.
Okay, and then they have what contract? You sign contract?
Yes. When the time for me to sign the contract, I will be there, and then to collect my check.
So how do they pay? They pay you before you start the work or after you start the work or what?
Usually like for film, you get like 10 to 20% punya lock payment, down payment punya ni, and then when you start your punya shooting, you akan dapat 40%, and then when you finish your work, like give after a week, then you will get another 40%. No, 20% and 10% during you have to complete if you require to do a dubbing session. After you've done your dubbing session before the movie be released, so then you will get the balance 10%.
Okay, and what happens if the movie is a hit? Like Air Force, right? It's a big hit. So you get royalties or not?
Oh yeah, of course. Like my first movie, when it became a box office, it's called Police Evo. It is about 19.2 million ringgit Malaysia. So I got a bonus from my salary. Like my salary was like about 25 after deduction, 30,000. So I got bonus about double up.
Okay, so the royalties kan, is it how do they pay? Is it sekali rong or like macam music kan, macam Britney Spears, dia dah lama dia tak nyanyi, tapi sampai sekarang dia boleh tahan sebab dia punya music ada banyak royalty. Tiap-tiap tahun dia dapat 3.5 million. Macam tu je sebab the world plays her music in all the radio stations. So how does it work for actors?
How I wish the same condition, the same way the singer dapat royalty, actor pun dapat. I think it's happened worldwide except for America kot. Diorang be protect because they have an actor guild. It's like a place where they really, manage all the artists, orang seni, crew, everything. Malaysia, we don't have a union. A problem that we don't have a union here. So semua orang boleh tentukan rule masing-masing, payment masing-masing, macam mana waktu bekerja, macam mana duration of working ke apa ke bla bla bla. So there's not really ada akta ataupun act yang betul-betul dipatuhi di Malaysia ni. Nah, it doesn't work that way. Here everybody macam masih lagi in a orang kata survival mode, rather than fight or to contribute themselves to develop a better industry. We don't get here. Here kita ada banyak persatuan. You name it, persatuan ni lah, persatuan tu. But none of persatuan really work as a fixed system or one system like an actor guild. So kita tak ada benda tu. That's why we don't have a acting school like in Australia contoh. Because you have so much a big potential yang orang Europe pun tengok, orang Amerika pun tengok. So Malaysia kita ada Nusantara, kita ada market Brunei, Singapore and Indonesia. So I nampak macam kita punya kekuatan. Okay, we are really good. Malaysia is really good right now. They're making a good movie. Alhamdulillah, now our punya industry pun dah getting better. There's a movie who can reach 90 million, 50 million, 25 million, 10 million. Is a very good sign, because the more better the industry, the more investor we get, the more, work for everybody. But here, because we don't have yang akta yang betul-betul yang berikan kelebihan ataupun a balance for not just an actor, behind the scene, orang-orang kru seumpamanya, because they also deserve a royalty. So here the royalty only work for singer, for musician in Malaysia, but not really work for Malaysia punya industry. So how we get paid by the royalty, either you have to pray to God, semoga filem tu meletup box office, then you get the inilah bonus. Kalau tak meletup, so you got nothing lah. And then the production punya ni, dia akan jual pada TV ke apa ke, you won't get any cent from it. So we don't have a proper punya royalty punya ni. It was fight over, I think 2 decades dah. Tak ada lagi hal isu royalty yang betul-betul memberikan jaminan. That's why I want to say to everybody, if you want to be actor here in Malaysia, you got to think twice, because yes, you will get the fame if you're lucky enough. You got a talent, you really got a talent, so you become a star, so everybody recognize you, so everybody know your name. Yes, but not like in a year we can produce 100 of a big name, a list name. No, it's not happen here in Malaysia. I will consider myself as a lucky guy, because I may become a villain, antagonist punya role. And from there, Pablo selalu cari kelainan. I need to bring a different punya character. Yeah, he's a villain. Yeah, I'm a killer. I'm a rape. I'm a a fighter. Sometimes jadi drug punya character apa benda. Tapi to make people believe, because I believe acting is reacting. All right, acting is reacting. To me, that's how I define my job. So we here in Malaysia, kita punya royalty issue tu, people know we are facing this issue for a long time, but everybody try to survive. Semua orang just macam, okay lah, whatever lah, how much. They don't care how much money you make, how much ni. They don't care. They just care they get paid, job jalan. That's it.
So in other words, royalty sekali je lah dapat.
Sekali je lah. Kalau filem you betul-betul meletup, Jun, kalau meletup, you dapat royalty. Kalau tak, you just like smile and just like wait for a good movie to come to you.
Okay, next question is retirement lah. Okay, persaraan. Okay, actor kan Malaysia selalu bila bila diorang dah masuk 50, 60 yang tak dapat, susah nak dapat kerja, diorang macam masuk berita harian, story sedih-sedih tau. Kena baca macam diorang nak minta rumah ni lah, rumah tu PPR lah. So, okay, you are still young, you're 30 something, 38, right? Okay. Yeah, and you're on your prime right now. So how are you planning for retirement because you don't have like other jobs, right? They already put the KWSP inside from the gaji. But actor's job, I think you get a lump sum, right?
Yeah. Correct.
And then how you plan for retirement, how you pay your tax, how does it work?
Right, let's say from the beginning, June, I put myself as a business product. So I'm lucky because I have a business knowledge. And then, like I say, I always talk to my senior, to my, for the actor, yeah, you mentioned 30, 50, 60 years who have a struggling punya time.
Yeah.
So by knowing what they tell me, so I have to prepare myself. Yeah, I know that after 10 years, after more than 20 movie you do, after like you become a sensational with the Air Force, the movie, but it's not a guarantee for you for the upcoming years. No. Yes, I have to do my own punya saving through the KWSP. So every time I got a movie with a good payment, and then I will do my own punya saving, and then I have a fixed deposit. And then I even buy a gold bar for my punya, you never know what's going to happen to you, right? You never know. So I do respect with the celebrity who have a business, who have a good money, who have a good and a good life. But I believe to reach that, they've been struggling too much. Just like people tak tahu, nobody know what they've been through to become who they are today. And to become who am I today. Like I start from a very lowest position to become a star. It took me about 10 years with so much orang kata a painful punya progress. But I choose to be that way because after 3 years I punya involvement dalam industri lakonan, it changed my life, my family for 360 punya life. So that's where I believe that, okay, this is the indicator. Police Evo hit 90 million. So I need to find a movie who can hit double up. God give me another movie, Air Force. So I hit for 40 million. Double up, right? So right now I need to wait for more movie to give the more potential of myself, because become an actor, you never be enough, you never be satisfied with 1 or 2 movie. You want to be remembered with so many, like it's just like you want to be like macam Piramli cakap, aku nak dikenang 1000 tahun lagi. So from with the movie is an arcade, is a prestige platform for any actor. So that's why I believe that when you have this kind of big name, indeed, and then you involved with so many big movies. So I have to plan myself very well. You can't depend. Like I say, we don't have a union here. We don't have any agency yang betul-betul macam really care about your punya financial, your insurance, your healthy. Nah. So I have to do it myself because I learned from my senior, from an actress who already involved with the industry over than 30 years. They told me to do this. Pablo, make sure you have this, you have this. Don't waste your money on the, I have to confess that during my prime time, I got a lot of money. I got a lot of big jobs coming up to me. So I didn't plan my life so well, because I always believe that, all right, more jobs gonna come. No matter what happens, more jobs gonna come. Boom. Allah Ta'ala nak tunjuk, boom. The lockdown, the COVID, the everything happened. It really opened my mind. You know what I'm doing before, which I cakap I tak perlu beli gold lah, saving letak bayar ni siap-siap. Make sure that my retirement plan that I did for myself based on the professional punya scheme yang I dengar daripada the actual bank, the actual insurance that tell me this. That's how I do by myself. So now I'm doing good. Right now I'm doing good. So I think like for another 10 years, I hope there's a mechanism that we can use to protect the actor or everybody who involved as a filmmaker.
Okay, I nak tanya ni sebab ini kan career, podcast pasal career as an actor. So nak tanya, senang tak untuk actor nak dapat loan rumah dengan kereta?
Okay. Honest with you, 100% is so hard for you to get any loan in Malaysia if you are an actor, unless you are big name, you are A-list, macam orang kata nama-nama besar lah. You ada like in your account like 6 figure punya orang kata numbers transaction yang masuk from your endorsement, from your punya non-stop punya invitation for the every event. That's how the big name make money. So I think it won't be a problem to them, but it's just like minority to represent the most actor in Malaysia, because it's only like 10%, the 90%, they won't get any loan. Like I say myself, for me, if I want to buy the house, I need to have like 6 figure. So you got it. So right now I was like, okay, cool. So now I need to wait for my fixed deposit and how much gold I can collect and how much money I can make in another 3 years before I reach 40, because people keep telling me that life began at 40. So I need to find a way, I need to find a way. How can I purchase a house? By asking my friend who have experience or knowledge in the property. I asked him, hey, how can I buy that? Bro, I'm an actor, bro. You need to have the 6 months saving money transaction, Pablo. Blah, blah, blah. Then I can help you to buy your first house, and then make sure you have 10%. All right, good, bro. All right, cool. I mean, then I need to find what else from your saving, from your punya ni. I need to find the other alternative. Kalau bukan daripada filem, kalau bukan daripada TV, apa lagi platform yang perlu Pablo explore ataupun I can sell my talent? Digital platform. Now we have a digital platform. So I did my research. I do involve with the View and the Netflix. Now my movie on the Netflix is the digital. So now we have so many platforms, like I say, digital for me to generate my money from my talent, from the people that I have. We orang kata apa, kita collaborate. Everybody collaborate as an actor, as a filmmaker punya DOP punya ni, director. We make a good movie. We is not publish ataupun release kat TV ke mana-mana. Kita buat kat digital. So orang bayar. The fan. If I have, I mean, I do have like 300, over the 300,000 followers. If I want to look for the numbers like 10 or 1% je, 1% yang betul-betul menyokong I punya career sebagai Pablo Amirul. So I get a good number. From there, it's like what? 3,000? So if people pay me in the dollar, like now we have a Patreon, we have like Twitch, kita ada macam-macam orang kata yang diguna pakai oleh Western untuk generate money from your talent, right? So I want to do it. So I need to find an alternative now. So because you cannot have any loan unless you have a good numbers in your account.
So you must like either partner with somebody yang dah ada kerja tetap macam tu lah. It's easier.
Yes.
Okay, so next question is, would you ever go back to a desk job like with more security? Would you ever go back? Because you're a financer, you studied in Brazil, you speak Portuguese.
Sí. No, nunca volta para pasar da vida. I won't go back to my life young on desk, working hour. No. Life is about, you got one shot to experience everything. It is good to make a mistake because from there you learn to be a better. It's good to be failed because you know what it takes to become a success. So I rasa if you give me back now I would rather choose a challenging life. What is called life. I mean, you have a like working hours. You don't need to worry every month. You punya duit masuk. No matter how hard you work, that's the numbers you will get. So kalau I tak lah, I tak tahu lah you ke siapa-siapa kan. Kalau I tak lah, I mean, life is about, hey, have fun and have a good ride.
Okay, so there is there's TikTok now, and in TikTok, right, there's a lot of influencers. Like some of the influencers, they never come on TV, they never have a movie like you, Air Force ke Police Evo. Tapi they have more followers than you. They are more like, especially the TikToks, they have like a lot of 100,000, like macam, like I also don't know how. Okay, so what is the the difference between actor macam you and an influencer, and why is your job now under threat by this influencer? Because if they're so famous on social media, the director might just call them one day and say, hey, you can act or not, you come on screen and act for me.
Okay, we want to talk about I do agree the numbers on the followers dekat right now the new generation is really a massive number compared to those who evolved in the industry over 10 years, 20 years. They don't even can't get that kind of number. Well, to me it's like this. When you are influencer, you just want to have the attention from the people. You do the content, you never care about what kind of it, how you're going to look like. As long that you enjoy it, you get a lot of like, that's it. It doesn't work in a mainstream. No, in mainstream, like I say from the beginning, you can't come here and show that you do acting or you got a lot of number. I think you're quite famous. Well, why don't you show some acting punya skill? Guarantee semua orang akan nervous, awkward dan orang tak boleh buat. This is whoever the influencer yang I jumpa lah. Berbanding pelakon, kalau macam actors, diorang macam we want to do like this punya conversation pun, we have to feel, we have to like really digest the character, really understand the words we try to say. Every word yang kita orang cakap pun dia ada how you call it, the tonation, how you want to say it. So there's a lot of process in the mainstream. There's a lot of process for you to appear in this screen. There's so many people who involved, the lighting man lah. We have a camera, we have the clapper, we have a grip man. Everybody involved behind the scene. So when you do the influencer, you just like letak camera and then you just do, you know, any joget ke apa, anything, as long as you get the attention. So it's different. Here, mainstream, people want to see because you play with the emotion orang, audience. Okay, you don't want people to say to you what kind of actor you are. You want to always want to be like, yeah, you're a bad guy. Oh my God, you met me. Oh my God, so poor. Something like that. So we have to deliver that kind of emotion. If we, I mean, I don't think of myself as a all actor sangat. I tak tua sangat Jun. Okay, relax Jun. I tak tua lagi Jun.
Hey,
Just
you
dia lambat diperkenalkan dengan TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, you know, this kind of thing, this kind of platform ni, which during our time, from the analog to digital, we depend so much on orang kata media, right? From the newspaper, from the magazine, from this. We don't have something like this. Nowadays, we have a media blogger lah, apa-apa, TikTok lah, semua benda. Easy. Now it's different. Tapi kalau macam influencer, whenever they involved with the actual punya mainstream, no, they always like having a difficult time nak adapt dengan environment to do a shooting punya scene on set. The culture when you work with so many people, when you work with 2 or 3 people, is so much different. So I thought pada pendapat I, yeah, you might have a numbers because if for commercial, you might have a numbers for the commercial, but us macam I punya actor, I punya acting is more to convince people that yeah, that's what you pay. That's what you pay for.
Okay, final question. Okay, okay. You know, last time, right, we had all these actors, Achapan. Like he could speak very good Malay, and he had a lot of roles in Malay. And then last time, you know, we had 2+1. We had all these non Malay actors, Susan Lancaster, Susanna Chong. Okay, nowadays, right, when I look at the movies on Netflix, right, it's a Malay cast, and very hard to get non-Malay cast that are like Achapan, and that like Susan Chong, you know, the people could accept them. Okay, so maybe the root cause is a lot of non-Malay actors have a hard time auditioning for the roles, because now I see the non-Malay actors, right, they're very, very good looking, but their acting is like so only lah. So can you like give me an maybe an understanding why is it hard for, or is there not enough roles being made for non-Malay actors who speak very good Malay? Like Achapan, right? His Malay was really good, and then their Malay was like people accepted as Susan Chong and Susan Lancaster. They had a very, you know, the Malay it was, I don't know how to say, but they don't have that kind of characters anymore in this generation, in these movies. So do you have an opinion why is it harder for them to get jobs, or they're just not interested? Because you said, right, you know, it's a lot of struggle to get up to where you are. So they would rather just get an office job and, you know, and get a good salary, and that's it.
Okay, to me, this is my opinion, yeah, my personal opinion. Yeah, I do agree with you. Nowadays, it's so hard to see like household name like Achapan, Susan Lancaster, and then now it's like we do have like Sagita, we do have like yeah, it's not as huge as last time. It is because pada pendapat Pablo, my opinion, because everybody's still a typical. Everybody still have a mind thought of, okay, the biggest market is Malay, so we must have a Malay actor. But nowadays, they are try. I won't say that they already okay. Kalau tak, this kind of question won't come out from you. Still, tapi tak diberi perhatian ataupun tak diberi orang kata ruang yang sepenuhnya. Sebab diorang still percaya masih lagi ada enigma ataupun masih lagi believe the call like we must have Malay actor. So non-Malay is better that we put in this kind of character, blah 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 blah. That's what they are. No, to me, no. To me, it's like if you are really a good actor, no matter who you are, like if you are Malaysia, lagi-lagi you orang Malaysia, Dia berlakon lah. Karakter tu kalau sesuai untuk you. Dan I setuju kita kekurangan idea yang mengangkat ada punya race, ada punya bangsa yang boleh kita ketengahkan atas nama Malaysia. You know, like you want to talk about Hollywood, you want to talk about this Malaysia, yeah, we hit so much history punya record. Like you punya understanding tentang Mat Kilau, we hit 90 million, but still doesn't represent the actual punya Malaysia punya filmmaker. You want to talk about Malaysia, we have to be like, you know, kita kena ada sikap yang macam apa? Balance. You know, every character. Sometimes you orang Melayu buat tapi pakai punya bangsa lain punya pelakon, tapi guna cara pemasaran marketing dengan cara ni Malay. It can be work. It's just like they don't believe the system so much because everybody investors, semua orang punya filmmaker production pun they're scared. They're scared of losing money. So everybody is scared of losing money. Of course, tak semua negara boleh consider yang angkat budaya tu, bangsa tu boleh jadi orang kata the core, the fundamental to become the industry. Like you want to talk about Bollywood. People think, oh, Bollywood. Do you know that to create the Bollywood is like 9 punya language? Correct? Like is it more than 10 or 9 something? Telugu, Tamil, you know, they have punya, to create that Bollywood punya brand. Sama je, kalau Malaysia kita nak dikenali, kita kena hargai, kita dah kena mula a teamwork, a real teamwork, you know, Malay, Chinese, India punya ni, Punjabi ke apa, ada punya bangsa lain pun, kita dah kena percaya pada sistem community ni. So that's why I believe this is like happen to one of our dearest punya actor called name Chukiwa. He's such a good actor. Malaysia, any role dia punya ni. Takkan nak bagi role macam toke, kedai mamak, toke ni, ani apa, aso ni tua lah ini. That's it. You don't want to give a challenging punya actor since acting, since he have a good Malay punya, like you say, acapan semua. But he was so welcome at Indonesia. In Indonesia, it become a demand. Dia menjadi demand di Indonesia sebab diorang hargai dia daripada karakter yang lebih mencabar. Brown Palare pun dapat karakter yang mencabar. Why negara luar, why tak Malaysia ni? So something wrong with our system sebab kita masih lagi typical, Jun. Kita belum lagi betul-betul nak ubah kita punya direction industri ni. Pada pendapat Pablo, who set the rule you want to do the filler, you must ni? Who set the rule if you want to do drama, you kena buat macam ni? Who set the rule you want to do any kind of show, you must do like this? It's all called creativity. It's called creativity. So pada Pablo, creativity itu bukan datang daripada visual, daripada acting, actors punya orang kata spot, demand. Like me, I believe that kalau bangsa lain, macam sekarang, takkan kita nak biarkan lagi kita punya new generation, like you say, it's hard to hear the name after Achapa, after Susan. Yeah, I agree with you, John. It's very hard. Sebab dah kurang opportunity. Diorang dah tak nak bergabung dah. Sekarang ni semua orang bikin Melayu punya market, Chinese punya market, India punya market. So there's a different market, different rate, different ni. Sebab diorang punya orang kata apa, TV station dah cipta benda-benda ni. Kita belum ada lagi requirement, you know, for any movie you must have this. No, kita belum ada lagi benda tu. That's why Pablo rasa it's time for since kita dah hit 1 million, now we have a Netflix to show kita punya, you know, filem-filem Malaysia untuk diadili pula oleh orang-orang luar. Macam ni ke filem Malaysia, macam ni ke, macam ni. It's time that you want to know Malaysia, macam mana Malaysia kita ni dikenali dengan flora dan fauna dan kepelbagaian kaum. That's how we have to be known dekat dunia. Kita kena ada gabungan yang betul-betul legit and genuine from Chinese, India, Malay. Baru betul. Ini you ingat apa? Bukan orang Melayu dah sekarang, bukan sentiment Melayu, Cina, India, nah. You want to be success, we have to, you know, let go all the past for a better punya future. So buat sekarang ni kita kena cari mekanisme yang sesuai sebab kita dah ada banyak platform selain film, TV, digital, so many platform right now. So every platform generates so much money. Even Malaysia pun, industri hiburan Malaysia, kita dah generate over $500 million every year. Since kita ada digital punya dunia, kita dah generate from the radio, from the advertising, from the blogger, from the YouTube, from the many. So now kita punya 500 juta tu dengan opportunity untuk setiap bangsa terlibat sebagai the actual filmmaker ataupun inilah orang-orang yang menghasilkan filem. Tak ada, babe. Tak ada.
Could one of the reason be because this Malay and Chinese, Indian and Chinese actors, they don't know where to go and audition. Like macam diorang macam blur, tak tahu nak pergi mana, tak tahu nak cakap dengan siapa. Sebab macam dengan Susan Lancaster pun, I tak tahu how they got their break. Tapi but I don't know what's the
I say you must have a really good talent to be known in the industry, not work for Malay, for the Chinese dengan India pun sama. I believe the same road they use. They have to go for the casting. They have an agent. They have a group in Chinese or India looking for the movie India, drama India, China ke semua ada. Cumanya macam I cakap tadi, kita tak ada yang betul-betul union who saying that okay, for Malaysia we have to okay, if you do not buat cerita Melayu, you kena ada berapa persen India, berapa persen China. You nak buat cerita China, berapa persen India, berapa persen Melayu. You nak buat cerita Chinese, berapa persen India, berapa persen Melayu. Kita kena ada benda-benda ni baru betul. Ini untuk kita macam sekarang ni baru ada cerita macam Frontliner, macam ada ini kali Rise lah, and then we have this Namwi punya project lah, apa benda baru wujud, tetapi bukan wujud sebagai the identity of Malaysia punya filem. Tak. Pada I belum lagi. Kita ni semua filem-filem di Malaysia belum lagi melambangkan, because it's all about money. Nowadays it's about money. You want to do a movie, you make a profit. It's not about to show the world, the beauty of our country, the unique of our punya ethnicity. Nah.
Awesome. Okay, last question. What is the con of this job? You pro tu kita tahu lah you famous.
Yeah.
Con
dia macam you cakap tadi, when you reach 40, 50 years old, it's gonna be a tough time. You're not gonna get an easy job, nobody gonna hire you unless the people who own the place or anybody who have a good position really obsessed with you, it might give you a hand. But to me, the con is there's no we talk about in financial, especially financial, because there's no guarantee in insurance, in the saving, everything. There's no a legit agreement really protect you as an actor. You punya benefit after or before, no. So of course you need to be smart. Nowadays, thank God, because digital world really opens so much opportunity for everyone, especially people like me. There's so many platforms there where can I sell my punya creativity punya project yang I nak buat upcoming with the shop punya ni, but where I can put a product placement, contoh. So the con is you need to have a backup plan. You need to have something else you need to do. Some of my friends, they do a business in F&B. Some doing a business in the clothing. Some do a business in product, So you got to do it. You have to have something to support you, because acting, like I say, actor, it's not like you can guarantee to be lasting. No, it's up to you. If you enhance yourself, like I do the hair treatment, I do the facial, I do the whitening, I do whatever it takes to show to people that I still have a value, still have a good shape, still have a good thing, but it's not going to be enough. So like me, my advice is you must have something else to do. Otherwise, it's going to be like you say, Jun, 50-60 datang bagi berita, sedihnya hidup saya, tak ada saving, sedihnya makan kain pagi malam, minta lah kerajaan bagi rumah sewa 800. After all your hard work, over the 20-30 years, that's it. After you entertain so many people, so many punya bangsa, that's all you got. So something wrong with our system. It's something wrong for the government, especially, they have to look very serious about this matter. Because I don't want to happen to me, June. I don't want to happen to me another 10 to 20 years. Not nowadays. Yeah, there's so many platforms that you can invest your money on the crypto, on the currency trading, so many things. But would it be guaranteed to you to make money? You still need to make money on the physical punya gold, silver, which already over 20, 50 years punya investment. So you need to have a backup plan. You need to have even a small business is fine, June. It's fine. If as long you can generate like over 1,000 ringgit per month, it's okay. Because the number will rise if people like your product, your marketing doing well, I believe you have a brand. If in another 10 years, if Pablo can longer compete with so many people, so many young actors, so I gotta think that, well, okay, now I can do acting. So I need to use my branding to for my advantage to do any business. I hope in the future. Takkanlah lagi 10 tahun I dah tua, tak ada orang minat I lagi, beli produk I, ambil gambar dengan I ke. You beli RM20 dapat gambar dengan I, ambil tanda tangan. Takkanlah tak ada orang, Jun.
Ada, insyaAllah. Okay,
Amin.
and that is all the time that we have for today. We have been speaking to Malaysian actor Pablo Amirul. Thank you, Pablo, for joining us today.
Thank you, Jun, for having me. Thank you so much.
And the pleasure is all mine. Be sure to join me the next time as I aim to interview another interesting individual from across the globe. Thank you.